I'm Scott with Marcs Mobility. Today we're going to be unboxing and assembling the new Grand Tourer by Travel Buggy. This is one of their new lightweight folding power wheelchairs. We're going to start with cutting these straps open. This is going to ship from either UPS or FedEx in a box like this. There's no pallets or anything involved. So I'm going to go ahead and cut these straps off. And then you have the lid here. And right up top, we can already see our owner's manual, and then it's actually got your unfolding instructions here on a nice printout. So I do like that they give you a visual aid for that. We'll cover that in the video as well. I'm going to remove some of this foam on the side. And then as you can see, it's pretty much assembled already right out of the gate. So I'm trying to think of the best way to get this out of here. There's a few options. One, you could get your knife, cut the sides very carefully, watch where you're going, look at the corner. There is foam protecting it, just don't slice into your chair. Cut the four corners and lift it out of there. Or if you're strong enough or have someone able-bodied, they can lift the whole thing. It weighs about 50 pounds. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and cut the edges. Just gonna double check, make sure we're clear. There we go. So now you get a good look at the power chair. And then from here, I'm gonna just kind of wheel it off. Underneath it, we have these two boxes. One is our charger. This one looks like it slid out during shipping, but your charger normally would be in this top box here. Looks like it just got opened up. Then down here is gonna be your toolkit, your joystick, and your safety belt is going to be in this box. So I'll set these to the side. I don't think we have anything else in the box. Like I said, this is pretty much fully assembled. Oh, the second half of my charger is right here. So I'll stick this with the charger. And now I'm going to take a minute to clean up all of this packing material, and then we'll get to unfolding and assembling the chair. Now I have all the packing material out of the way. You can see up top here, this is going to contain your serial number, and then a little activate your 5-year warranty right there. So now we're going to get to unfolding this chair. It's pretty easy. One thing I want to mention while we're here is that this chair does lock while folded, unlike some other units on the market. So you can see it's not going to unfold on me. And you can also rest it vertically. There are anti-tip wheels, and you can wheel it around while it's like this. So you can kind of tilt it and wheel it. So it is somewhat stable in this position as well. So you can store it this way. So now to unfold this, they say you need to push the footrest forward. You don't really want to pick it up from the arms. These are adjustable arms. They go up and down. So if you pick it up from the arms, they might slide on you. So I don't recommend that, but there's a handle here. So to unlock it, what they say to do is grab this unlocking latch right here. Let me turn it so you can see. It's this latch right here. So this is what locks it, so it doesn't unfold on you. So you will lift this up and then kind of push it forward until it passes that threshold. So now it's passed, we're good. And then it should just let gravity do the work, and it will lock itself. You'll hear that clicking sound, and it will stay locked in this position. So you just kind of have to push it past that point to where that is no longer grabbing down here. So here we are. You can fold your arms down. Now, like I said, these are adjustable, so you can bring them up or down. Once you have them in the desired position, you'll just latch this down, and that will keep them in place. Same on this side. But that is a really neat feature that you can bring your arms higher. All you have to do is slide them, and then they lock in these different little pin locations. So that's a pretty cool feature. While we have this unfolded, we're going to get our joystick out. I'll set our charger to the side. So in here is our joystick, our safety belts, and then our little toolkit. So I'm gonna take this packing material off real quick. Okay, so in here, this is our toolkit. They give you a little multi-Allen wrench set, which is nice. and then a multi-hex wrench set as well. So if you need to work on the chair, they give you everything you'll need. So that's pretty cool. I would probably just throw that in your rear storage and just kind of keep it with you wherever you go. We have our safety belt here, which we're going to install in a little bit. And then here's our joystick. It's a nice looking joystick too. I like how this chair looks and feels. It feels really well built. It was packed really well in the box. So to get the joystick in, you can go on either the right or the left side. Let me get these arms even. There we go. So I'm going to go on the right hand side right here. So what you're going to do, there's a little connecting port, and then the cable is pre-ran from the factory on the right hand side. So you can see right here, it's on the right side. It's just held in place by little plastic clips. So if you are left-handed, you can mount this on the left-hand side. You just have to pop that little plastic cap off the end. That's where our joystick's going to slide into, and then follow your cable down and then run it on the opposite side. So I'm going to go ahead and slide this in here, and it's not going. So we're going to loosen this lever on the right-hand side here. You actually pull it. It's not a screw. You pull it, and it will lock in place. And I wonder, yes, there is adjustments. So it'll lock in multiple different positions. So if you need it further out from you, you can do that. So I'm going to set it right there. Then we're going to go ahead and connect these. You'll line up the two white dots, push them together, and then screw it together. And that will latch it in place. That's a nice quick release if you ever have to take it off if you're flying or anything like that. The battery that comes in this unit is airline approved. So there we go. Now inside the cushion bag, we have our owner's manual and our quick start guide. So I'm going to just go ahead and set this in the back here with our toolkit. And this is really handy, shows you just a visual guide on how to unfold, how to fold, and then how to take your battery out. One other little thing, it also has how to use your controller, where to charge it, the different functions in your controller. So that's really nice for lots of people. But one thing I want to mention that they recommend to do when you unfold it, they do want you to put these anti-tip wheels down in the back. It's for safety. So these are just in case you're doing something you shouldn't. And the chair tips back, that'll catch you. So it's just an extra safety thing. I still have some packing material on there that I missed. I'll take that off in a second. Then lastly, we have our cushion. It just sits on Velcro. It's a nice wide cushion. Looks really well made and soft. So it sits right on there, just on Velcro. Now, before we get the chair turned on, we do have to address the battery. It's installed upside down like this so it doesn't turn on the chair while driving. So we're going to slide this out, flip it around. But before we flip it around, there's a little cover right here. We want to take that off. That's where it makes a connection inside the unit. You will not get power if you leave that cover on. Also, you can charge this battery off board. There's a little charging port right here. So you can take this inside, leave this folded in your vehicle, and just charge the battery inside. It is a unique charger, so you can't just buy a random powerchair charger off of Amazon. This looks like a proprietary charger that's specific to this model. So now we're going to flip the battery over. It's going to slide in, and it's going to latch shut right there. If you ever want to take the battery out, you will just lift this latch and it will slide back out. So it snaps in, and again, to take it out, just lift that latch and slide it back out. So very easy. I like how that feels. And now we're going to check the power. Since we have the battery hooked up, the power button is on the top of your joystick. It's got a startup sequence. And now you'll push it forward to drive. And you can hear it beeping, and mine is not driving. It says J1 is what the error is showing. So what that means is we are in neutral. I'm going to turn the power back off. Neutral means you can freewheel the chair. So the brakes are not engaged. The chair will not drive in neutral. So if you do see that sound when you're trying to power it on, check these two red levers in the back. There's a word that says push and then drive. You want to push it down into drive. That will engage your electromagnetic brakes, and now you cannot freewheel the chair. Now, it's a lightweight chair. You can still kind of force it along, but you can see the wheels are not spinning. Let's try this again. We're going to turn the power on. Startup sequence, I try to drive, and there's no error code. So it's driving normally. One quick thing to note is for your seatbelt to install it, there is Velcro. So at both ends, you'll undo it and it will go right through that little crevice right in there. Let me make sure I've got it the correct direction. So we're going to go through. Then Velcro it. You'll do the same thing on the other side, and that's how you install your safety belt. Now I have the unit unboxed and it's ready to go. I'm just going to do a quick overview of some of the features before we end this video. First thing I want to cover is folding. To fold the chair, they recommend you flip up these anti-tip wheels. They are spring-loaded, so you just have to pull the latch and it'll go up automatically. We're doing that because when you fold it and stand it up, how it balances, if those are down, it's not going to balance correctly and it's not going to let you roll it as easy. So we're going to do that. We're going to flip the arms up. Make sure nothing is in your under storage container right here. I had the charger in earlier when I was trying this and it was not closing shut because the battery goes into that storage. So make sure your stuff is out of there when you go to fold it. So to fold it, you have this latch right back here. It says unlock. There's a lever underneath. So you're not pulling this black plastic thing. There's a lever underneath that it's protecting. So you'll pull that and it will fold down and you'll hear it click and it will latch itself shut. From there, you can tilt it up and rest it on those anti-tip wheels that we have folded up. Then you can tuck your foot plate in as well. One quick thing to note is one of the main features of this is you can ratchet onto your trunk and then push it in with these wheels here, these little support wheels. I'll turn so you can see. So you'll pull the levers to the side of these and you can bring these support wheels out. There's two positions they can go in. There's a medium and a high one. So what you do is you wheel this up to your trunk, rest these on your trunk, and then you can use that to pivot it and push the whole unit in. This is great because even though the unit weighs 50 pounds, you don't have to do the entire weight on your own. You're about halving the weight when you're letting the trunk do most of the work. So this is a really neat feature. We'll see how it goes in practice. We'll try this out in our full review. I'll go ahead and bring those back in. You don't want those sticking out when you unfold the chair because they're going to dig into the ground. So we'll make sure that those are folded up. Again, to unfold, you'll just lift here. Then the chair will unfold. You'll just kind of let gravity do its work and it will latch itself shut. This has been the unboxing and assembly of the Grand Tourer by Travel Buggy. I like this unit. It feels stable. It was packed well. I think it's going to be a good unit on the market today, but go ahead and check out our full review. We'll give our breakdown of all the features of this unit, and we'll give our final opinions on it as well. So check out that full review. It's going to be linked in the description below, as well as the link for this chair if you want current pricing. I'm going to have that in the description as well. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe. It really helps out our channel.
Hi, I'm Marc.
And my name is Alex. We're co-owners of Marcs Mobility.
I started this company in 1995.
We sell many products, not just what you see in this video. If you have any questions or concerns, please call us at the number below at 800-677-6293. Thank you and have a wonderful day.